What's going on, y'all? So today I wanted to just do a general reading, whatever it is that comes out. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna talk about it. So let me go ahead and pop these cards. All right. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If there's a sign that shows up in the cards, I'll call it out. Yeah, we're just going to talk about it, whatever it is that happens. So my channel is very natural. I go with the flow. I do not read reversals because I am an extremely intuitive reader. So meaning that what one card may mean, I may look at it as something possibly completely different because I'm also clairvoyant, clairsentient, and clairaudient. So I just go with what it is that I feel. So if this resonates with you, and even if it doesn't resonate with you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I am new to YouTube, but I'm not new to tarot. I got stuff falling everywhere. Look, I'm in my office, and I've been working and trying to be creative. This is already popping out. So we have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. We're going to lay these out and talk about it. Past energies. We have the Hierophant. What is to come? We have some storms coming here today. Ooh, you might have some conflict going on. That could be eternal. Doesn't have to be with somebody else. Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Little heavy energies right now, I've noticed. Of course, we are going through retrograde, so it can be a little heavy. But it's always important to kind of like go with the flow and understand why it is that you're feeling the way that you're feeling so that you can kind of see the lessons. So what I'm seeing is that right now it's like you have a big choice that's ahead of you, and you're kind of really are looking at a lot of your options. You're manifesting. And you're kind of like in a point now where it's like I think that you have really been through something really heavy, or you're going through something really heavy. And you're ready for that to be over with. Like you're ready to make a decision of like, okay, this is what it's going to be. And you want to, so you can take action until you'll know which direction to take action in. I think that you're really contemplating, this could be job, relationship, moving, any type of obstacles that you're having in your life. I think right now you're really like, it's time for me to make this change. It's time for me to step out of my comfort zone even, and make something happen. It could be possible that you're a little stuck and stagnant on something that you once felt was security, or you want to take action to create your own security. Maybe it's possible that there was a little bit of codependency in a situation. That's not for everybody, but it could definitely be for some. In the past energy, we have the Hierophant, which is also a Taurus. Does not have to be. So, of course, the Hierophant is all about mastery. It's learning. It's higher. It's definitely higher learning. It can be marriage. It can be in my opinion, I always see the Hierophant as what we put our time on, what our values are, and things like that. And I think that there was a time in the past where you had to reset. You had to really go inside and kind of see like who you are as a person and what it was that you wanted to stand up for and fight for in a lot of ways, and I do see some conflict or disagreement that's happening right now, and it may feel extremely painful. You may feel that somebody had really like betrayed you or is doing you wrong, and I see right now that there is truly a hard time for some of you. Yeah, and you're feeling like very worried, or you're feeling like possibly somebody's talking about you behind your back, or there's a situation going on around you that you may not really know about. You're kind of maybe like missing some of the details even, but you know that it's there, and like your intuition may be telling you, yo, something's really not right. And I think that right now, it's a lot about, it's like, it's kind of like it's like a big energy. Yeah, and you have a decision. So it's like, it's a big energy of something's really heavy going on. It's a certain obstacle in your life that you really didn't see coming. Possibly you did. It's possible that you did see it coming, but I think that you had failed to kind of really take action and nip it in the butt in the past, and now it's kind of carrying into the future. And I think that it is a definitely difficult, but it's leaving you with choices and decisions that you have to make for yourself. And I don't think it's been easy. I think it's like something that's really major. However, I do see all the introspection and learning about yourself, and all the work that you had done on yourself. This can be from healing and just really going within. I do see that helping you when it comes to making this decision. Let's see here. And this can have something to do with work also. I do see in the future that I think that there is literally a question around stability. Also for you, it may be possible that you were married or dealing with somebody who was married, or whatever the case is. I do see some marriage here, but like, I haven't got the lovers. So it's like the feelings may have died out, or like there's something struggling along with feelings, or there's this particular, take this how this resonates, or there's a particular direction that you're trying to go in and you're trying to manifest, but you're really like, I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to do it. But Spirit is saying that, there may be a teamwork, collaboration, or going back to school, or some kind of a training that needs to take place in order to get to where you need to go. Or it's possible that you need to start depending more on yourself for financial means. This could genuinely be a situation where, you may have given some of your power away, feeling that you were stable. Some of your fears, though, are not being able to see what it is that you need to do and also take some kind of an action. I think that a small step will turn into something so much bigger. Whether this is, yeah, yeah. I mean, we got the Queen of Wands now, so it's like, step into your power. The Queen of Wands is sure of herself. She has that confidence. She has that drive. She's, victorious. She's a boss. And so, like, I think that you're really trying to determine which direction it is that you want to go in. I don't have a lot of love cards here. I do think right now, besides the Hierophant, but that could be multiple different things. It doesn't have to be marriage, but, like, it's literally getting to know yourself in a lot of ways. But I think that right now you're kind of stuck on, should I leave a situation? I do kind of get that vibe. I haven't got any cards specifically for that, but it's a lot of standing up for what you believe in. Not compromising in a lot of ways. I have so much stuff moving in here. But anyway, so it's like not compromising in a lot of ways, standing on what it is that you believe in strongly. And I think that a lot of that has to do with taking your power back. I feel a lot of powerful movement here. Raising Consciousness, which is a beautiful card for this deck. So we're going to clarify that real quick. It's possible that there's something from childhood, or a person from childhood, or someone that you're thinking about from the past, possibly an ex. And there was some conflict, but I think that this is really like, there's something from the past that needs to be let go of. There's definitely something that from the past that you had learned or had created possibly an insecurity about yourself, or made you feel like you weren't good enough. But it was meant to actually teach you a lot of lessons. There was something in your past that came in, and I think that it helped play a part of an awakening in you. And I think that you're really like second guessing that idea that this connection or this thing or this event or whatever it was from the past that truly impacted you was actually meant to happen the way that it was. And I think it's possible that you're holding on. And I think that it's possible that you're holding on to something that, um, I think it's possible that you're holding on to something that is preventing you from moving forward and being able to have that new job, that new relationship, that new collaboration, that celebration in a lot of ways of life. Um, and I think that you're really second guessing that. But I do see that you are looking on ways that you can take action right now. Like I said, you have a huge decision that you have to make right now. And I think that you're really tired of being stagnant. And there's a judgment coming up. Like I said, I think that you're going to come to a place where you're like, you know what? I got to pick, it's going to be one thing or it's going to be another. And I got to make my decision on that. And I think that right now you are going to take action and move forward, and it's going to be a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like, it may be a little heavy, but it is going to take some work from you. And you're going to really have to jump out on a whim and take a leap of faith with the Fool card. There's going to be a door that's going to open for you, and I do kind of get that it's work or higher education or something along those lines, but I think that you have a couple, like, some fears in that, or something that you felt was holding you back, and I need you to understand that you are the only one who can make this decision for you. Um, you know, there is possibly something that really does need to end in your life. Something has got to go. There's some kind of an energy that really does need to leave. And I think that you already know this. And, the answers definitely are inside of you. Um, you know, and yeah, the Hermit, the answers are already inside of you. I think that in the past you've already went within. I think you've already determined this. Um, yeah, so it's the time. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It's definitely ending these cycles and to have new ones. It's time for a new cycle. Stop feeling like you have this regret or a loss or a fear of what can come. There's a cycle that has to close off that may have pertained around a loss or a regret in a situation. Possibly you had walked away from something in the past. Possibly something in the past had already left, but in a lot of ways you were holding on to it. And it's causing you to be stagnant, and but I see that you have opportunities around you right now. There is potential opportunities. I do feel like this could be job and finance, but it doesn't have to be. But it's time for you to kind of surrender to the fact that something from the past is over, or something that you're dealing with currently, you're fighting it and you're trying to hold on to something that has been over. And it's time to close out this cycle, because then you got the Empress and it's really standing in your power. You need to surrender to the fact that you are the Empress and you stand in your power. That's male or female. We also have the Strength card. Yes, be strong. Stand in your power. Understand that you can create your own stability. Understand that you can nurture yourself. Understand that, all the things that you may look for outside of yourself, you have already in you. And you just got to make the decision. And then you also have the Nine of Pentacles. So that's success. When you stand up for yourself and you start taking your own life and your power back in your life, you're going to be successful. Yeah, that's your final outcome. Excuse me. What advice do we have? We have the Lovers. So I think that after, it's like it could be speaking on self-love, or it could be speaking on possibly moving to calmer waters with a love relationship, but you have to really get your own power back. You have to end this something in your life to start something new and get that power back for yourself in order to have that love relationship, or that person from the past that you're thinking of so much. It's just a possibility, could really come back. And them arguments can end, and them disagreements, or that separation, or that whatever it is. But you're going to definitely have a moment of discovery, and you're going to start seeing that everything that you ever wanted is right in front of you, and you have so many options. We have the temperance. You got to understand, like, the one thing with the temperance that is always so significant to me is her third shock her not third chakra, her third eye is being illuminated. So it's like seeing a bigger picture and finding emotional balance. Like, what is it that you really want in your life? Like, what are you striving for? What is your goals? What is your core values? Like, people tend to not really think about so much what it is that they value in life, what it is that they value with their jobs, with their family, with their whoever they're in love with, or their marriage, or their relationships, or what it is that they want in a partner. And I think that right now it's really important to understand, like, you got to understand your core values and your moral compass. Because if you don't know what it is that you want or where you're going, then you may get with somebody and not really see till years later that you guys really ain't compatible, because you want to live in the country on a farm and raise a family, and take care of some chickens and go to the beach every weekend. Just a weird analogy. And your person may want to live in the city and likes to go out and party, and they don't want to have kids, or whatever it is. But it's even deeper than that. That's just like, some goals or values that you want for your life. But there's things that's even deeper. Like, who is that person in the moments of stress and pressure? How are they when they don't get their way? How are they when life is stressful, or they have a lot of responsibilities or things weighing down on them? How do they react? How do they treat you? How do they talk about you to their friends and family? How do they have your back? Are they supportive? Do they uplift you, or are they constantly trying to get from you? And you're constantly giving, like, you're constantly giving so much that you can feel like you're not getting back even. And I think that this is definitely, in my honest opinion, is this is already the new world that us spiritual people, like us people who are in spiritual practice, talk about. The new world. And it's like so many people are being enlightened, but I think that this consciousness shift has already happened, but we have to accept it, and we have to see it, and acknowledge it. And I think that that's something that we're doing. And right now I think people are really questioning, is this the job that I want to be at? Is this the relationship that I want to be at? Am I happy? And I think that so many of us are really, like, searching for something that we feel at home with, a sense of belonging. And I think that, a lot of people, like, if you're watching this video right now, you're a teacher, healer, or a guide, period. Hands down, light worker. You have psychic gifts. I can promise you that. You are a part of being enlightened. That's what caused you to even run to tarot, or look at tarot, or astrology, or whatever. But, like, I believe that, right now is the time that we're shifting into a new portal, is what I like to refer to this as. There's a new portal and a different level of vibrations. And it can be confusing for so many, and it can make us question our entire lives. But it comes a point where it's like, I have to change something up. Something has to give, because I've been living in this matrix, or this thing called life. And I'm sorry if you guys hear barking. The dogs next door came out. But we're all living in this thing, this like universe of, like, we're in a 3D body having a 3D experience. But at the end of the day, like, what really matters? I've been getting play music, right? And I felt this card in my head even this morning. I had got this last night for myself. Play music. So, like, There's literally like a lot. I think there's a lot of tension and stress going on right now because, like I said, there's such a shift. Um, Play music. Music can really uplift your vibrations in your spirit, and it can keep you motivated, and it can keep you going. And I think that put on your favorite artists, put on your songs, put on music. This morning I listened to music all morning. I had noticed that recently I had been so busy and kind of so in my head that I haven't been playing music like that lately. Um, some things I've always been like a big like hip hop, music type of person, and I've noticed that a lot of things I don't, which I love hip hop and I always will, of course. But like I just noticed that my soul is not being fed by it. So like I've been really reaching out and listening to a lot of different genres of music, and which I always kind of have, but like um I can't say that really because I really haven't been listening to music. I've kind of been enjoying silence. And I this morning I realized how much of a mood changer it can be. So that's definitely one of your messages. I'm also going to pull a card for the Mystics from the Mystic Sisters Oracle deck. Let's see what the message is for the collective. We have the Magical Key. Ooh, let's see what that's about. Sorry, it's alphabetical and these pages be sticking. Alright, let's see. So bear with me, my people. Is it the Magical Key? Yeah. Where's it at? I'm seeing it right now. Y'all, you ain't gonna believe this, right? It says the Magical Key. Is there a page stuck together or something? No. Let's see if it's under magical. Wow, this is crazy. It's like literally not in this book. That is insane. Oh, here it is. If they put it under M's, not, for magical. All right, hope, faith, gifts. That's the keywords. Lost and alone in a deep, dark forest, a poor, bed-riddled, whatever, girl cowers in a state of hopeless despair. The dove above her holds a key in its beak, which symbolizes peace. These pages, y'all, I'm so sorry. Peace and hope. Drawing this card indicates that it is now extraordinarily important to have faith in the universe. You have become susceptible, I don't know, to fear, depression, hopelessness, worry, and wild imaging of the worst case scenario. You may have found yourself in a difficult place, but the challenge now is to be optimistic, to look up, and be aware that help is nearby. Use your imagination for seeking the best case scenario to achieve a revolution. Trust that you will again find peace. Yeah, that's a good message. I'm sorry, listen, I don't know, but at the end of the day, this is a beautiful card. You guys see it? That's a beautiful card. She's underneath a tree and there's a dove that has this key that represents peace. So right now, like I said, I think so many of us are really going through a difficult situation. I think that the energies feel really heavy. And I think that maybe anxiety and depression could be playing a big role right now. And I think that maybe we're like really putting a lot on ourselves. Yeah. So anyway, guys, if this resonates for you, go ahead and like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's greatly appreciated. I'm still working on my audio and my video, quality. So, just understand that I am still new to YouTube. But I absolutely love tarot. And this is also this is the Souls on Fire deck. You can find it on soulfulrevolutions.com. She also has a YouTube channel as well, Soulful Revolutions. So it's with MJ, and she's absolutely amazing. But anyway, go ahead and check her out as well. Again, please do subscribe. So you guys can stay up to date when I post videos. I try to do it often. It's been a while. Like, the last few weeks has been very crazy. I have to move. I'm actually making a move out of state. So anyway, thank you guys so much. You know, we, I have to say it. I have to say it. Right now is a time for us to really come together and to love each other. And, just, what was it? It was yesterday, I believe. They had the school shooting in Texas at the elementary school. Um, a lot of children died. A lot of children lost their lives. And sorry, y'all. And I think it's two teachers had lost their lives as well. We have to pray. We have to pray for the families who lost their child. I have kids myself. I have stepkids who, one's in fourth grade, one's in sixth grade. And if you're a parent and you're watching this, or you have nieces, nephews, and little ones that are close to you, it is so hard to, like, they walk out every day and they go to school, and you worry that they may not come home. And a lot of families, child did not come home yesterday. And some teachers had passed away too, I believe. We have to really cherish the people that we love, because I'm sorry, y'all, but I my condolences go out to that family. I know that I don't have a lot of subscribers and things like that, but my heart hurts. My heart hurts right now. And as a nation, and people who are of power, and something needs to change, and something needs to happen, because we're having too many school shootings. There's too many things going on. We as people have got to raise the vibrations of this planet, and it's our job. If you're watching this video, it's our job to do that. It is. Anyway, guys, I'm out. I love you guys. Peace.